Okay, in today's video, I'm going to be doing something that I needed to do, but then I didn't have to do, and now I need to do again. So, the brakes on this thing are pretty bad. They were absolutely nothing, and they would just go all the way to the handlebar, and it would take you like 10 seconds to come to a stop. Then, after I got this thing running and started driving it again, they actually started working up, and they worked pretty good. Way better than they did before. And now they're like I'm putting like all my strength into that, and I can barely close them. So they do work, but I can't set my e-brake anymore because this thing's extremely hard to push down. Because you have to push it all the way to your grips to get the e-brake to set. And it's just kind of hard. So I'm going to be taking my wheels off, and I think the calipers are stuck to the pad, or stuck to like the pads are stuck to the rotors or whatever. But that's basically what I'm gonna be doing today, so let's get to work on that. And we cleaned her up, so the seat has conditioner on it. We pressure washed her, so she's all cleaned up. We got most of the bird poop off. And, my wheels are clean, kinda clean. They're rusty, but they look way better than they did before. So, yeah, I'm basically gonna jack this thing up and then take the wheels off. And please hit the subscribe button so I can get a bigger build. I have to take the battery charger off of my jack. I have to push the four-wheeler back in order to get the jack out, and I really just need a bigger shop. Hit these with the impact. Yeah, my impact's weak, so hit the like and subscribe button so I can get a DeWalt. Got the adapter on here, and bring out the big guns. Dang it, we're gonna have to let this thing down a little bit. Didn't feel like filming, so I'll just film one of them. I've already broken the rest of them loose. Oh, slipped off. I could have used a breaker bar, but I don't feel like it. Break them loose, grab your impact, and one of these tires are messed up. Lug nuts are messed up. So I think it's on the other side, or it's a rear wheel, but like half of the nut or bolt is broken off, so yeah. I almost messed up big time. So the skid plate on this thing's like angled down, and the jack's not getting a good like leveling surface, and it almost skidded off the jack. So I have to put a few lug nuts back on the tire so I can set it back down. I'll get some jack stands under it, and then we'll try again. Alright, because I hate filming and doing stuff, I did it off camera because I'm absolutely lazy. The tire fell off when I jacked it up because obviously the lug nuts are off, but yeah, so these are the brakes. The rotors don't look horrible, or whatever they are, little discs. Calipers are obviously small. So I'm gonna take a look and see what's going on. It does look like these pads are stuck, so maybe that's my problem, but we'll see. Now the tire's out the way, you'd better look at it. Oh yeah, these pads are loose, so something's not right in there. Obviously, it's just a few bolts holding all of this on. So I think this is where you bleed them, but I might be wrong. I don't know. I've worked on car brakes, but not ATV brakes, but it's practically the same thing. My phone is actually about to die. We have 5% left, so probably not gonna be able to film a lot of it. I I guess when my phone's charged, I'll show you guys where I'm at.
A few moments later.
Alright, it is the next day. I did charge my phone, but by the time it was charged, I had already put everything back together. They still work. I put everything back right. Drove it a little bit. The brakes still work. Couldn't really find out an issue other than the fact that the calipers aren't closing all the way. That's why my brakes don't close all the way. But if you apply some pressure, they do slow you down a little bit. But yeah, the calipers just aren't like closing all the way. They're only going like that much and then they stop. So yeah, we're probably gonna need new calipers. But honestly, they still work, so not a big deal. I don't really want to put any more money into this thing. I'm going to weld not the brush guard because I have to clean the metal and stuff, and I don't feel like doing that, but I'm gonna weld the exhaust pipe. Got the mower in there, got the exhaust pipe. Gonna clean this up with a angle grinder. And so the last time I actually welded this, the first time I welded it, I used this side, and it was basically just straight on there. And I did that twice. And then the second time it fell off, it was because, I don't know, it was just like in the way, so I cut it at an angle. And then we stuck it right there, but once again, ended up falling off. So I'm going to put like an exhaust hanger on it, or two, I guess. But I'm pretty good at welding now, so we should be able to do a good job. My least favorite part about welding is pulling all of this out and cleaning the metal. Freaking hate it. Let's spend 3 ages setting this welder up. Wait, I got my gear on. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up for y'all because I don't want y'all to watch me weld for 30 minutes. But yeah, have it zoomed in, so hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. Also, the brush guard's kind of in the way, but you can still see what I'm welding, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Alright, I think that looks okay. Super thick. This side looks okay. A lot of splatter. It's super hard because I can't get the bottom, but yeah, like I said, she's thick over here. She's thick. Well, it look better when I clean it up. My vice grips ended up falling off, so yeeted those out the way, but I have a wire brush right here, and dang it. I think I laid it down thick enough to where it might hold, but
we'll never know until I start this thing up. Sorry, I wasn't even filming that. My bad. My filming skills suck. Sorry about that. Alright, that looks a bit better. Let's see that. Once again, my filming.
Alright, that looks good. We're gonna roll with that, and if it holds, we'll end up painting it. It held up, so we're gonna paint it. Also, still shot some flames and looked pretty good. Here it is. I don't like the way it's angled. It's kind of angled up, not exactly how I wanted it. And also it blows like a lot of like exhaust gases kind of into your face, like the pressure feels like a leaf blower. I have another little pipe that I might angle it like down this way or something, like over here. It's like where I actually cut it off from, like where it goes to the muffler or something. I don't know, but that's what I planned on doing. So we're probably gonna have to add that, but let's go ahead and paint it up. Shake it up. And slap on the paint. Oop, I missed a little bit. Kind of getting it everywhere, but got a little bit on the tire too. Oopsies. Looks pretty good though. Nice little matte black. Yeah, it actually sounds way better with that. Like when you go from like a fast to like high idle, like rev it and then stop, it goes like a shoo. Kind of sounds like a turbo, honestly. Really like that. And for one wheel drive, she does kick up dirt and gravel. So I was actually over there and the ground was still kind of moist and it started flinging mud up in my face. That was this morning though. Also drove the four-wheeler a little bit. It was way muddier yesterday because we got like 3 inches of rain or something like that. I don't know. I don't really care about the weather that much. Yeah, so eventually I want to weld the transaxle and get two-wheel drive, because even when the ground is wet, man, you cannot make it up the hill over there. It's super difficult. But it honestly would help if I did just have different tires, because these have no tread. Like, it does, but like, look at that. If this is for grass, for mowing your lawn, this is meant to polish your grass, not tear it up. So if I got some more aggressive tires, I probably wouldn't even need two-wheel drive. But we're still going to get it so we can take this thing in snow. Also, I have some good news for the Honda, but not this Honda. Kind of this Honda. Actually, bad news for this Honda, if I go through with it. There is another, basically identical Honda HT3813. Once again, without a deck, but it runs and has mud tires on the back. But it's kind of far away. But he only wants $100. So I sent the guy an offer for like 50. I I don't know if he's texted back. I haven't checked. But if he does, it is in rougher condition. See, we will steal parts off of it, off of this one. Like the seat is all messed up, so we'll steal that. I think the hood is a little weird, and he painted the air intake. He painted it red, like a super bright, ugly red. But, so like if I need parts for something, I just steal it off of this one, you know. And I think he also painted the whole thing red because it looks super bright red, and I don't think any of these decals were there. So, yeah, but hopefully I can buy that thing. I'll even do 75 if I have to. So, we might be getting another Honda HT3813. It drives and runs, so, and it's got mud tires, so it should be a pretty darn good mud mower. And the best part about these things, if you do turn them into mud mowers, you don't have a belt, you have a drive shaft. So guess what? You have no belt slippage in mud. So you don't got to worry about that. The only thing is, these things are super slow, which is why I would have to make it a mud mower, you know, cruise around. So hopefully I can buy that thing, and if I can, I will be making great content. Hopefully we can hit 200 subs, who knows. Ooh, I forgot to paint these wheels. I'll do it another day. I also need a new seat for this thing. Maybe I'll buy one for like 10 bucks. But, yeah, that's basically all I have for this video. Yeah, I know I say a lot because I don't know what to do. And this video is also getting kind of long as well. It's going to be like a 20-minute video, so I doubt you guys are even going to make it this long. But if you have, hit the like and subscribe button so I can buy as many lawnmowers as I want. Actually, I can't because I'll get yelled at. Also, I am still trying to sell this thing for like 1,200 bucks. But, yeah, I mean, if I can sell this thing for even like 800, I will probably be buying another quad. Probably something like a 250 though. I want a Kawasaki Bayou. Those things are indestructible, and they're one of the best ATVs ever created. So I would like a Bayou. Yeah, that's really all I got for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for 100 subs. Can't believe it. And, yeah, just hit the like and subscribe button.